Oh my god. Oh my god. What the fuck was that? Oh. 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 Hello? Hello? What the fuck? What the fuck? What is that? Hello? Okay. Okay, let's calm down a bit. Let's calm down a bit. Okay. Thank you. Thank you, Valorant. Thank you. What the fuck's going on in this video? Jesus Christ. Okay, so we have the new abilities on the bottom. You see that. His C, Q, E, and X, or however you want to configure your keybind. That's how I do it, because I'm a noob. A lot of switcheroos and a lot of old, now new. Okay. His artifact is a bit different. Not really. It kind of is glowing a lot, though. This new ability, the C ability, is... you heard my reaction. What the fuck was that? What's going on here? Because it seems to me that it's a near sight molly, which is insane because I've never thought of a near sight being a molly. Like, I've thought of a blind in the air, like you throw a blind, like KO blind or flat or sky flash. And I think of that. And it's like, okay. Then you have Breach, who goes through walls with his blind, and it's like, okay, that's kind of innovative. Omen has near sight. Reyna, Sky, Fade, they have near sight, but Fade has it through her dog. Sky has it through her ult. Reyna has an eye, which is a blind, technically, and then Omen has it as a blind. Now, this is a molly blind. I feel like I've said that a lot in the last 30 seconds right there, but you get the gist. That's actually pretty cool. And then the ult. Whoa, look how fast that's going. That's super fucking quick. Oh my god, that part, forget about the ult right now. We're gonna talk about the fucking overworld shit that he just went into. Fucking Atlantis. Now, if I'm remembering, not last night, I think 2 days ago or last night, either or, Riot was showing a POV of this, about how you were in this area and all that. And it's the exact same as Omen, by the way. I just want to say it's just water instead of the Nether Realm. And actually, if I'm right about this, could Harbor do the daytime nighttime trick that Omen does, which is you press R while you're holding this ability and it turns back into the normal map? Questions. Unfortunately, it's only one, but I mean, to be fair, that would be overpowered if you could have two shields that are smokes. Like, let's be real. Honestly, Valorant, you outdid yourself with this. Let me put it on loop and then just keep playing and talking about it. So let's do that. Okay. Honestly, I think it is a pretty good rework. Out of most of the reworks that I've seen, if I remember them, it's Yoru. Yeah, that was one ability. So if we're talking about other reworks, there's Chamber, there's Neon, there's ISO, there's Fade, there's Gecko. So many people. But specifically, I want to target the two that I know the most, which is Yoru and Chamber. Chamber had his trip reduced. I'm gonna make it quick. I wanted to talk about the TP when he used to have two instead of one. That's what I meant to talk about, but I didn't, and I just started rambling. So we're just gonna cut from that moment and then talk about Yoru. No. What else else is there? Let's see. Yoru's Footsteps is now a clone. That's the other rework they did. But this is like the biggest rework, I would think, because it's all of his abilities. Sure, he moved a couple abilities to the side and then, you know, he can still use them, but the ult is so different. His smokes are so different. And he has a brand new ability. It's like, honestly, like, he might have the same effect as Yoru did when he first got his rework. Because remember Yoru back then? Oh my goodness, that man. You got tricked. You got tricked for a good 2 years. Maybe 3. Actually, when was that update when they made his TP only usable in the ult? That was recent, very recent, but he was still pretty good up until that point. He still is, but you know, like, come on. Prime Yoru, Prime Chamber in the same era was a whole different time. Now, honestly, is he going to be better than most smokes? Not really, but he's going to be very good as a secondary smoke. Like, yo, Harbor, I need you to smoke Heaven. Like, you've never heard that until the next update is going to come out for this rework. Like, I've never heard somebody be like, I'm smoking Heaven, and they're playing Harbor. It's like, what? How you gonna do that? Yeah, you're gonna use your fucking one cove? Yeah, instead of saving it for defusal or planting the spike. Or protecting yourself from fucking ceasefire. I mean, fucking bullet barrage, whatever it's called. Now you can actually be like, yo, I need you to drop your smoke Heaven. And then when they try to shoot through the smoke, just activate it, bitch. Yeah, I have no more statements. Hopefully I can upload a video with Harbor if nobody's taking Harbor away. I might just go into the range, maybe get a homie to test it with me, myth bust, whatever. But other than that, I'm just gonna contemplate my life about how to play Harbor now. Pause. Thank you very much. Thank you very much for watching. How do I? 7 minutes. Wow, that's pretty small. Actually, no, that's pretty average. That's like prime YouTube time. All right, turn it off.